Welcome to Dundee. Now if you arrive by train you won't see the station, but you'll come out there and there's easily found is local attractions, the V&A Gallery and the Discovery ship. But we're going to go on a little walk looking the other way, so that's city in one direction. In the other direction is away from the river into the city, and just by that junction is where the Fly Dundee coach arrives if you've come by coach from Edinburgh Airport. But come on a walk with me and we'll explore a bit of the city that you'll hopefully see when you come to State of the Map Europe. And already I'm standing where that coach from Edinburgh Airport will drop you off, right by Union Street and Whitehall Crescent. That's a good point to find pubs and restaurants while you're in Dundee and you want to drink or some food. And up Union Street you can see the Steeple Church, which is another good landmark with the centre of the city and some shops around that as well. The Steeple Church is a good landmark because there's a taxi rank beside it and lots of buses pass by the Steeple Church. So if you're wanting to go further out in Dundee, perhaps to Borty Ferry to enjoy the Castle Museum and the beach, then Steeple Church is a good place to do it from. But also from here you can turn towards the east and you get to the city square, which is where we'll go next. So this is a voiceover because there was a small but very loud protest or march in the city square. As you can imagine, it's the centre of the city with a statue of Desperate Dan, and there's often a market here. There's also Cairtle, which has some performances in it. So it's a good marker in the city. We're going to walk up Reform Street and then I'll talk a bit more. You should hear me better. Okay, at the top of Reform Street you'll find a number of things to see. There's a taxi rank which is really useful just outside Dundee High School. There's also the McManus Art Gallery and Museum. Great place to learn about Dundee and see some art. It's got free entry. But if we turn the other way, so this is left if we come up Reform Street, you get DC Thompson. They're famous for the Courier newspaper, but also the comics, the Beano and Dandy. That gives the J for journalism, which is one of the J's that Dundee's known for. And behind me, you'll be able to see signs at Abertay University. So when you see Dundee High School, which is this impressive building, you just need to veer slightly left, and we'll go that way to find the venue for State of the Map Europe. So here it is, Abertay University. On the Friday morning we'll be going through these glass doors. Registration for the conference, pick up your lanyard. We'll also have tea and coffee served to get the conference really started. And the rest of the conference will happen, those metal gates will be open, and just between that colourful wall is into the old college building, where our talks, workshops, discussions will happen. We've also got tea and coffee breaks and lunch, because we know they're such an important part of the conference. All these people together from across Europe and a few people beyond, talking about OpenStreetMap, geodata, open data, surveying, editing, you know, all the things about OpenStreetMap. You've seen the schedule, there's loads going on. On Saturday, we're going to end the conference here in Verdant Works. It's an old jute mill, putting another J into Dundee. And so we'll come here once all the talks are finished, and we're going to have out of hours, after hours, access to the full museum history of Dundee and the jute industry, which is really exciting. I found 5 maps in the museum, see if you can find them too. But we'll also have some dinner here, and there'll be a bar. More chance to keep that conversation about OpenStreetMap going. So that's on Saturday. Make sure you could stay a bit later. It's going to be great fun, I think. I'm really excited to see you all, to meet you all, and keep those conversations about geodata and maps going. Dundee was also famous for shipping and the whale industry. Oranges came here, and marmalade was first made commercially in Dundee. So marmalade jam, that's yet another J for Dundee. But do you want to know all that information about Dundee, or do you want to know about State of the Map Europe 2025? All the details on our website, stateofthemap.eu. We're also putting out lots of social media on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and on Mastodon. So you can find extra information about the conference there. I'm really excited about it. I really hope to see you on the 14th and the 15th of November at Abertay University. So make sure you've got your ticket, your travel and accommodation sorted, and then we'll see you there to talk about OpenStreetMap.